Alright everybody, welcome back to Frostpunk 2. When we left off last time, we made a couple of promises to the citizens of New London to get them to sway in favor of keeping us as steward of the city. So here we're gonna try and live up to these things, which is researching the automated logistics bay. I'm just gonna pause that for a quick second. There does seem to be something choppier about the game today. I don't know, it was very weird. I felt like last time we were here, it was quite smooth. But I don't know, today it feels a little bit, strange. And I mean, we haven't changed any settings or anything, so I don't think it's you. It's not you. It's, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's, who knows? So we need to reactivate our research lab, and we need to, it has been a few days, so I just need to get my bearings back. Let's zoom in. I can't remember. I'm looking like a fool now. I don't even remember where to actually research stuff. Okay. No, that was districts. That was buildings. Hubs, obviously. That's frost breaking, so no, that's not what we need, sorry. Where was it? Was here somewhere? Yeah, idea tree. That's what I was saying. No active research institute. Friend, I think you'll find it is quite active. Dense housing district. Did I just turn off that whole district instead of the... I wanted the research institute, not the housing district. Why? Oh my word. Okay. I am a fool. No, there has to be. It is on. Right? At least I think so. Zoom in on the district. No, we don't want to demolish nothing. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay. Let's go to this. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Seems to be pretty operational. Okay, so it requires more workforce, that's why it's currently not doing anything. But how does it require more workforce? 400, we only have 300. Oi. Okay. That could be a problem. So what's in surplus at the moment? Food, which I believe was here, maybe? Yeah. Got a food district. The output is 50, so we will have some issues. And our stockpile is kind of... Okay. Maybe that's not the best idea. Let's have a look. Right. We're still in a deficit for materials. So that could be an issue. Okay. We could maybe drop this for a bit while the research institute does its thing. Yeah. Could be a good idea. I don't know if dropping the percentage will help us do anything. Not entirely sure about that. So... Okay. That's great. Let's see if now... Aha! It is active. Great stuff. So let's go to the idea tree. What do we got here? Frostland. This is what we need to do. So we need to go to the logistics base. Got you. And then what's this one? Automated. So it seems like whether or not we choose New Londoners or Stalwarts, it seems to be they're pretty much both in the same. One and the same, sorry. Okay. So the research is going to take 10 weeks. That's fine. Let's do that. And then we need the gleaning harvester hanger as well. We've got 35 weeks to do that. So that's fine. That's okay. We're burning into the stockpile now. That's a problem. Okay, so it seems like we can maybe adjust the amount of workforce that actually comes in, so maybe that's helpful, sort of? I don't know. Actually don't know. Now, why is this using more? Oh, is that the... Wait a minute, I'm talking about that thing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're burning into the coal. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Okay, we are still... we don't have the workforce to do an extraction district as well. Okay, this could be a problem. We kind of need more workforce. Housing district, extraction districts, food districts. So only 4,600. Oh, yeah. I mean, 4,600 are already employed. There's only 200 available. So population is rising steadily. Okay, well... That's a bit of a problem though, because like I said, we're kind of heavy into the stockpiling at the moment. And I think the reason why is because we just don't have the workforce for this. So what else do we kind of... Okay, I'm going to shut down one of the food districts for the moment. Yeah. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, let's deactivate that. Not great, but it's something, I guess. And then, can we turn this on? We can. Okay. Yeah, because that stockpile is bleeding quite heavily. Okay, so we have an 1100 surplus. This district has been deactivated. No access to resource deposit. Oh, that's why. Okay, so this resource deposit is done. So we can destroy this. Considering. Which means we can also put this district back to work. Yeah. We're gonna do that. That's fantastic. And then... just wondering if... Okay, we do also need to start... stockpiling the materials, because... becoming a bit of a problem. Let's hopefully once this research is done, we can... Okay. Thank you. So the new buildings proposed. While that workforce is available, I just want to research the... was it this one? Hang on. No, the gleaning harvester hanger. Sorry. That's what what we need to worry about. Yeah. Gleaning harvester hanger. How can we gather more food from the Frostland? Yeah, we'll research this idea. That seems like a good plan. Okay, so we'll have fulfilled our promise at least, build a logistics district on an old way station. Which is something we need to now worry about. On an old way station. Ah, is that over here? It is, isn't it? Which means I need to frost break to that place. From here seems like the best straight line approach. Hang on. Let's try from here, maybe? Or even this. No, not even close. Okay, I think this is probably our best bet. Which is perfect. So let's wait for that to frost break. Okay. Then we can do that. Seems a bit silly to me, but okay, so 1,200 people more yeah, 1,200 more people live among us. That'll be excellent for the workforce. And by God, do I sound like the biggest industrialist ever. It does mean we'll need to build more houses, which is fine. Once that research is done, then we will do the logistics district. It's great. So city grows. Steward. A new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland. Others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we have adjusted our calculations of the city's needs to reflect the new numbers. That's great. That's great. Cool. So with that, we can start looking. Again, we have a much greater workforce now. So we can collect more materials, which I think is extraction districts. Yep. Let's do this actually. Let's go on to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. And we can then build on those. Food, we're kind of matching things, but ideally, obviously, we would want more. Coal, we're in a bit of a surplus. Not great, but in a bit. Oh, right, we need to build a sort of a newish housing district, right? I don't want to put it too close to these because it is going to kind of wear and tear a little bit. The housing. So that will be fine if we do that. So we'll build that. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sumala 12. Cindy's pa went and got her a governess, like she's gonna be a duchess or something. No, now I'm trying to. No, that was awful, Rob. No, we're not gonna do that. Not on our watch. We roughed up a. Oh, damn, Sue, we roughed up the little bitch, all right. Ferguson's boys will learn this too. If they try and wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. But that's what we's want is a proper rumble, short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? The lack of law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city. The fuck do you want me to do about that? Don't marry the kids? I don't know, what do you want me to do? Ah, law proposal. Okay. Rule. What is this? So we've got guided voting. Steward may declare a motion vitally important to the city's survival, curtailing debate and convincing many wavering delegates to support it. Unlocks the guiding vote procedure, which greatly increases the odds of passing a law in the council. Okay. Then there's guard enforcers. So Steward may deploy squads of well-trained, well-equipped guards to put down disruptions and otherwise keep the peace. Unlocks quell protest district ability. And then mobilize watchtower squads as well. Okay, cool. The guided voting sounds good, but I think for now this seems a bit more urgent. So against 27, 4, 7, 66 are hesitant. Okay. What? Hang on, just close that. I just want to see if there's other. So childhood. Yeah, so apparently this is what they were saying, right? Is that the lack of law in childhood is causing a problem. Got you. Childhood. Enforce no common rules. There are no rules that define who is responsible for the care and education of children. Some are well cared for, while others are neglected. It's family apprenticeship, so all children must work alongside their relatives so that they learn their trade and continue the family tradition. Percentage of active workers is increased. Mandatory school. To guarantee that all children have the skills and knowledge needed in the city, will establish a mandatory school program supported by the city, which is great, but I don't think we have a school at the moment. Research speed is slightly increased. Heat stamps income per capita is slightly decreased. People are divided. So propose that or propose this. Okay. Percentage of active workers is increased. It's supported by the stalwarts. Okay. This is. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because this kind of does both in a way. It gives us percentage of active workers, and on top of that, it kind of teaches them a trade, which is something like school. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which is the best to go for, because ideally we would want mandatory school. Ideally. But I feel like this, in practicality, is going to be better off. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. So there's 4 against. Let's negotiate. So the stalwarts won't negotiate against their worldview, and the Frostlanders won't negotiate because they have an active promise. Right. 45 delegates, mostly hesitant. But now, yeah. Oh, okay, damn. But now, in against, it's just the stalwarts, right? So, as long as we have 51, we should be fine. Don't need everyone to agree, to be honest. So let's negotiate with them. Okay. Vote for passing of the law. Alright. I don't know if we can really increase the squalor all that much, because I feel like the goods cost is getting a bit demanding. But put less pressure on workers. Workplaces must keep machines powered around the clock and adjust working hours accordingly. Massive sawmill loading frozen wood directly into mulching machines that separate usable materials from waste byproducts. However, that's going to need more workforce. Squalor is increased and the heat demand is increased. Oh, geez. That's a bit of a tough one. Okay, structure that uses high-powered mechanical fans to disperse foul air outside the city. So 40 heat demand. And the squalor is decreased. And we get a rapid filtration district ability. But it does also require 300 workers. Whereas this one, machine-centric shifts, workforce requirement is decreased. Okay. So we've enacted a couple that have been a couple of things where the squalor has increased. So I'm thinking maybe we can use this to try and kind of navigate that a little bit. The workforce requirement situation, we'll have to navigate that, but we can, right? I mean, that's okay. The heat demand also, we can try and make a plan around that. So that's cool. 1234 against 54. 54 are 4. And I think we only need 51. So yeah, we're gonna vote for it. Great. Cool. Ah, 714. Very interesting. Very cool. Okay. So that's the council. Oh, so the council was like the rule book. I think it was called the law book. That was in the first game. Okay, okay. It finally clicked now. Council's in recess. It takes 10 weeks to reconvene. Good lord. I'd like to be on the council, please. That'd be great. Imagine you make one decision and then you get 10 weeks leave. It's fantastic. Okay. Just want to keep an... I don't want our child toiling in the mines. Yeah, well, you know, Benjamin... Life shit. Especially in this frozen hell. Extraction district. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Ah. Yeah, I was hoping to make it... I was hoping to make... Hang on. Let's do... Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Then maybe we can frost break a bit more. Over here, there. Over here, we can maybe start branching out this side. That sounds like a good idea. How are we doing for food? Fine. Housing, we're good. See, materials, we really need to start sorting that out. Wondering if we shouldn't expand, get another coal district sorted. We'll put up, sorry. Yeah. Just so we can start increasing that stockpile. I still have PTSD from the first game where I ran out of coal every other minute because of whatever reason. Okay, so that research is almost done. I actually forgot we need to put out this building. Logistics. 1,700 more workforce. Oh boy. I had how much, like 2 seconds ago? Okay, new building proposed by Frostlanders. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's go out of this menu. I think the reason why is because we're doing construction at the moment. Idea tree, harvester hangars was not what we wanted. Scouts headquarters, was it logistics bay? No, it's under resources, sorry. Yes. Filtration towers. Great. So again, these seem to be aligned, so we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna research this. Great stuff. Okay. We do have an incoming colder temperature. We're just gonna use more coal as well. Right. Who would ever agree to that? Shut up, Lizzie. You don't know what you're talking about. If you want to, join the council. Rude. Yeah. Okay, cool. I know we've just put this up, but we're actually going to need to shut it down. Because it has a 600 workforce. That could help us out right now. If we shut it down, we'll still be in a surplus. So we'll be okay, which is fine. Because we need to put up this logistics bay. Over here. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I forgot about that. I have to build a logistics district. Of course. And then I'm assuming only after the logistics district can I put up the building. Same with the research tower. What's happened? Ah, there we go. Infectious agents. The first crack. Steward, during a routine medical examination performed by stalwarts, a small group of Frostlanders, refused to be assessed. These checkups are relics of years past when a cough could endanger the city. That's gone now. We've adapted, one said. No point continuing this evasion of privacy. Stalwarts maintain that regular physicals help ensure the safety of our workers. It's vital we monitor our citizens' health. Foreman pushed back. We've had epidemics in the past. We mustn't allow another one. I actually kind of agree. So subgroup of Frostlanders will oppose this decision, improves relations with New Londoners and Stalwarts. Slightly worsen with Londoners and Stalwarts. And then they'll just worsen with everybody. Cool. That's great. For the sake of safety, no one can afford to be bashful. I agree. Sorry. It's not great, obviously. But there's just no choice. We can't afford to be getting sick and dealing with that kind of stuff, right? Oh, cool. Exploration. Fantastic. So, launch expeditions to discover locations of interest and resources you can harvest for the benefit of your city. You can select territories to explore by clicking their names. Okay, to explore a territory, you need to allocate a certain number of Frostland teams which are sourced from the logistics districts. Territories have different difficulties that affect the cost, time, and threat level of their exploration. Open territory is fast and safe to explore and requires fewer teams. Rugged territory takes more time but has increased threat level and requires more teams. Got you. Challenging territory is the most time consuming to explore, has the highest threat level and a high cost of teams. And then block territory is impossible to explore, usually caused by a whiteout looming over this territory. Okay, cool. Threat level of a territory signifies whether there will be any consequences to sending people to explore that area. So there will be no injuries or casualties if it's safe. Exploration will incur some injuries if dangerous, and deadly will obviously incur some deaths. Exploration of a territory always causes injuries or death with a specific threat level, but the number of people affected may differ each time. So safe exploration won't result in any injuries or casualties, but then they say that exploration of a territory always causes injuries or deaths. Interesting. Okay. Can be reduced by researching new exploration methods in the idea tree. Great. Cool. Okay, so this is New London. Frozen Bay's over here. So these are makeshift shelters. Overpopulation and dwindling fuel reserves forced many residents of New London to take refuge in these temporary shelters, built around a small hot spring. Its inhabitants wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. So welcome these people back into their city. That's 5 Frostland teams and then 2,500 New Londoners. Yes, please. We are definitely going to do that. I think. Okay, so those folks got through a bit quicker than I thought they were going to. Did the game crash again? Hello? Okay, no, the game didn't crash. It just had a bit of a wobbly, which is fine. We want to expand the housing district. Because we kind of need... yeah. We'll do that. Sorry, let's do that instead. Okay, interesting. Uh-huh. Because all of this says near heat, right? So if we go here, 2, 3, great. 1, 2, 3. Okay, after 3, it really doesn't matter by the looks of it. So I'm going to just do that. There we go. Cool. We'll get that sorted. Find a permanent source of fuel outside of the city. So the research tower is being ventilated, which is great. Food surplus is going down. Materials going down. All right. So hopefully with the new folks that have come in. Okay, now the site is a way station for our scouts. Great. Fantastic. Foothills, Frozen Bay, and then there's Highlands. Threat level is dangerous. That's not happening. Threat level is safe. And then threat level is also safe. That's open territory. Right. Prefabs, cores, Frostland dwellers. Oh, there's more over here. The gorge. Ah, that's dangerous. That's not happening. Can I, like, there we go. That's much better. Okay, so Frozen Bay is just dwellers. It's possible findings. Okay. So in these foothills, these windswept foothills used to be thoroughly explored, but whiteouts have erased the paths and safe houses we've constructed. The area had an old coal mine, though. Maybe there's some leftover coal there still. So we need to find a permanent fuel source outside the city. Few hastily dismantled piers will stick out of the ice, a faded reminder of their short-lived purpose. That's not even possible. It's not happening at all. Let's do the foothills, I think. I mean, if anything, we'll get some other stuff as well. So let's do that. Was approaching the area. That's going to take 15 weeks and 5 days to chart. So that's fine. Let's come back to New London. So was that research that we needed to do purely for... Did we not need to actually put it up? Because if we go to buildings... Machines manufactured expedition equipment on demand to minimize personnel and storage needs. Okay. Well, let's build it. I mean, we did kind of enact it, you know. Okay. Hello. Okay, so every now and again the game just kind of freezes and does its own thing. Just kind of sits here for like a bit. I don't know why. No idea what's happening. Okay, and we're back. That's incredibly weird. Oh. Unfinished state. Yeah, as in it's still being built, right? Yeah, cool. Got you. Alright. So... with that, I want to also just quickly have a look here. If we go extraction district... I'll need to frost break this area a bit. Ah, there's actually a lot of food out this way. So maybe we don't need to frost break. Let's go district. And then I think food district we need. Prefabs. Got you. We don't have a lot of prefabs. That is true. That is true. So if we had to do another extraction district here. Great. That seems like a good idea. Hopefully. Let's just have a look here in case we're missing something. So prefabs can be extracted from deposits or brought from the Frostland, but such sources have their limits and there might not be enough to cover the needs of a growing city. They can be produced from materials in an industrial district. Additionally, you can manually switch a given industrial district to start producing goods instead of prefabs. Ah, so that's what we need to do. Industrial districts to also help lower this down. I don't know what goods are, to be honest. Oy. 65 prefabs and 8 more heat stamps. Okay. And then I forgot to check this as well. So the income is 14 a week. I just want to have a quick refresher on the heat stamps thing. So stockpileable resource that can be spent on frost breaking, funding construction, or when using specific actions. Collects it weekly. Every community member provides its share depending on its size. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. This means that as the population grows, heat stamps income also increases. So heat stamps income can be increased by satisfying goods demand. So we've been neglecting that quite a bit. Okay. 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 I mean, I understand that. Why did I turn this off? Oh, right. Right. We'll keep it off for the moment. Let's try and get the prefab stuff going because the materials are dropping quite a bit. Jeez. Steward, you're struggling with heat stamps. A group of stalwarts have come forward with an idea on how to solve it. We should pass mass-produced goods. Let us pursue it and the city will benefit. Stalwarts look with distrust at what other communities propose. They would surely appreciate you getting behind their idea. To solve problems with heat stamps. Well, if we say disregard, so then that's what we're going to do. If they have a way to solve heat stamps, it warrants our attention. That you'll pass the mass-produced goods within 60 weeks. Okay. So then if we go to the council, let's say survival, goods, and then goods production is increased. So, okay. In order to make the best use of scarce resources, we will focus on producing sturdy and easily repairable goods. Slightly decreased. So this is supported by New Londoners and stalwarts for mass-produced goods. So goods production efficiency is increased. Yeah, and we wouldn't even need to make further promises. Okay. I mean, we have to understand that this is not a utopia we're building, right? I mean, we can already vote. I'm not going to negotiate if we know 53 or 4. So let's just vote on it.
The delegates have spoken.
Great. Fantastic. Okay. Delighted to keep your word, then I look upon your rule more positively. Consider you a leader with integrity. Trust rises. I see. Okay, we'll work on the Frostlanders. I mean, they're okay, right? They're okay. Research the ventilation tower. That research is almost done. We do have a sizable workforce as well, which is good. Yeah. Under construction. Okay. Just want to see what is this? Shallow iron vein. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, the quality of our limited goods will decrease with this law. Oh no, it's terrible, isn't it? I think we can actually send out this expedition as well, because we've got base requirement 10 Frostland teams. I think currently we have 20. And we've sent out the others to the foothills. Yeah. So let's launch. 15 weeks. Cool. I'm happy with that. Okay, so New Londoners are delighted that you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively. I'm not actually sure what I... Oh, right, the researching of the ventilation tower. Also means we don't have to enact it right now, to be honest. We can wait a little bit for that. Okay, so heat demand is increased. Deposits are running low. Coal is running out. Steward, some of the coal deposits in this district will soon run out. I believe they can use explosives to access deeper veins of coal. Frostlanders say we should send children who missed ore in the tides of tunnels. Some did this as kids themselves, sorry, in the abandoned mine outpost, and they survived unscathed. Okay. Available coal and ore deposits will increase by 10%. Available coal will increase by 15% and the relations will improve with Frostlanders. But we're sending children, but is there a risk? Oh, well then send the kids. Bye. I mean, toodaloo. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, currently I'm trying to get the prefabs and stuff up so that I can build a industrial district. Okay. It's a bit of a shame, but I guess it is what it is. What is the building that they're talking about here? Ventilation tower. Huh. Yeah, we don't really have that kind of manpower, to be honest, at this point in time. What is this? Well, why is this scratched out? Ah, okay. Never mind. Cool. We'll wait for the council. So there's progress, sorry. There's adaptation. So we're getting there. Progress is getting there. And then tradition. World has changed, but not the people. Also, social order, sorry. So he's been the guy that helps us keep it together. So that's for reason and merit, equality, stuff like that. Cool. Okay. Besides the fact that we're burning through some stockpiles of things, I think we're sort of okay. Sort of. Yeah, materials is a big thing. We need to enhance, but I think the biggest problem with the materials that we're actually having is like, yes, we are collecting in some of these extraction sites, but we need to get an industrial sector up and running so that we can, you know, actually build goods. I think that's something we've kind of neglected for a long time because, I mean, we've got a couple of these districts already going and it's not doing much to curb this, you know, extra demand. And we're burning through stockpiles. So we need to remember that we also have to account for whiteouts that are going to eventually start coming through. So we do need to have those stockpiles ready. Okay, cool. Yeah, what else? What are we kind of waiting for? So we're just waiting for return to the... We're waiting for... I think these guys, yeah? Yeah. So that's cool. It's like at 52%, so that's fine. You know what, at the moment, let's do this. See if we can't... So I see the problem is we can't even construct an extraction district. Because we need higher workforce. And there's nowhere we can pull from because our coal is having some huge problems. Actually, our coal is having a lot of problems. What is our food stockpile like? I'm wondering if I can... Because that's 600. So if I deactivate this district... Actually, hang on, sorry. That's a 400 workforce and we're not researching right now, so let's just turn that off for the moment. What else? Prefab stuff is going, sort of getting there. I want to do the food, but 600 folks could be helpful right now. Yeah. So there's going to be a warmer season in a little bit, which will help with the fuel costs. Yeah. Let's just quickly have a look. Industrial district. We can actually put it up. See, processing materials into prefabs or goods. So I think we should have the goods. Well, I suppose, I mean, extraction district is over here. And there's quite a lot of goods that we can extract here. Okay. I don't know now. Now I'm conflicted. There's some prefab sites over there as well that we can utilize. Yeah. Like I said, I'm kind of conflicted now. Okay. There's quite a few goods deposits, so let's maybe make use of those. Prefabs are a bit limited, so we'll use an industrial district for that. Yeah. However, at the same token, we're kind of really running out of materials right now. So let's have a look here. You know what, we're gonna need one anyway, right? So let's set one up, regardless. I think we can do that. Like so. Like I said, it needs to be done anyway. Does put a bit of strain on our prefab stuff, but I guess it is what it is. What's going on over here? Ruby King 27, apothecary. For years, suggesting anything against the captain meant close scrutiny from stalwarts, but despite the bullshit looming from their bloody speakers, we've managed to find our own way. Kept our principles, stayed frugal, put families first, watched out for our neighbors, continued our traditions. Now we have a council. Maybe it's time for us to stop dreaming and make a change. The council has inspired people to suggest new ideas about the city's future. Good for you. Ooh. Okay. Great. Pilgrims are a subsect of Frostlanders, it seems. So 550 odd Frostlanders have organized in a faction. These pilgrims form a resilient, spirited community held together by the bonds of tradition. They dislike automated logistics blasting coal mine and mass-produced goods. Tough. Adaptation. The generator is monument to arrogance. We must cast it off, adapt, and become free. Equality. Individuals should give the whole to... Individuals should give to the whole all they can and take from it only what they need. And then tradition. We must tread well-worn paths or risk plunging into the abyss. So unlock deploy guides, community action, and then good relations, perks, scouts volunteers, provides Frostland teams. And they seek to pass community service, contagion prevention, and funerals. I see. Good for you. I mean, what the hell do you want me to say? It sounds like a you problem. We have more pressing matters, which is practically just literally surviving this world. Which I don't know if you've noticed, but it's not exactly the easiest task. Okay. This day would come. Demands and requirements. So buildings and districts have their requirements represented in resources, workforce, or both. If those are not fulfilled, the district will cease to function and become disabled. Yeah, I thought so. So on the other hand, they also have their demand. This amount contributes to your overall demand in the city, meaning that if it's not fulfilled, it will increase your city's problems, like cold or squalor. But it will not affect the district's output. The district will work the same as long as the requirements are filled. Requirements are listed in the district panel. Keep in mind that you need to fulfill all of them to keep the district running. All factors that increase the city's demand are listed in the total demand section. Okay. It's fine. It's not fine, really, to be honest. So production is prefabs or goods. We're gonna do goods. Wait. Ah, dang it. Okay. I thought it was this. This is a problem. This is a big problem. Okay. And even 300 workforce and 74 prefab. Okay, we're gonna do prefabs then. Yeah. We have to do prefabs. And for the most part, we're gonna have to look at bringing down some of the places. I am, you know what, I'm gonna do my usual and take the food systems offline for the moment. That should hopefully help alleviate this for a bit. And the coal. Yeah, the food issues obviously are not going to be great, but the stockpile will sort of help us, I guess. So it's 75 prefabs we still need. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be tense. I think, yeah, this... Oh, we didn't do emergency... No, we did do emergency shifts. So trust falls slightly. Well, I'm sorry. That has to happen, right? Steward. Steward. A fire has broken out in our coal mine. If we don't react, we'll lose the mine along with the deposit. Some of the stalwarts engaged in the rescue efforts insist we can still save the mine by cutting off the air supply to the shaft and suffocating the flames, but some of the child miners are still making their way out. It'll suffocate them too. Oh, good lord. We'll lose the mine along with the deposit. Okay, let's have a look. Some child miners will die. Child miners will be saved. The blasting coal mine will be destroyed and the district's remaining coal reduced by 50%. Oh, jeez. I should never have chosen the child mining. I mean, sounds like the obvious choice, right? Oh, shit. Okay, save the deposit. Well, that just sucks. Okay. So this deposit is wood. Emergency shift. And prefabs, emergency shift, sorry. It's gotta happen. Wait, my brother's in there. We had to do it, the city would have frozen. We are the frozen ones. Okay. We should have enough now to... No, we still don't. Prefabs, jeez. Okay, well this, it's 16 weeks left. Okay. Can we... Thank you, we can put it up now. So again, I want to try and build as many districts on... Sorry, I want to try build as many different districts on deposits so that we can hopefully try and speed up, because that's what the tutorial was saying when we first started, was that it doesn't help to have a single district covering 5 deposits. You're still going to get the deposits at the same rate, and I think that's what we're kind of facing the problem with now, is not how much of it we have, it's the rate at which it is being mined. So we need to get that rate up. So hopefully by building more extraction zones on... Oh, sorry. Yeah, more extraction zones on different sets of, you know, frozen for like, what are these things called? Districts. Yeah. Then hopefully we can, deposits, sorry. Deposits. Stockpiles of materials the captain has gathered has run out. After so many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must reach for new deposits, otherwise the city and us will suffer. I know. I'm getting there, I promise. We also hopefully have... Okay. The battered foothills are explored. Okay. So there's a rusted engine. The jettison secondary engine of a dreadnought. Under its hull, we found a core irreproducible component from before the frost that we can use to power our most advanced technology. Fissures and ice suggest the dreadnought traveled to the frozen bay a long time ago. Escort willing frostlanders to New London. So this is from Old Observatory. This towering structure often attracts outcasts and scavengers who would rather live together in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London. The settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Some may be willing to reconsider their situation and join us in the city. Just hang on. And then here we have abandoned coal mine. So a mining complex inhabited by children a long time ago. Over the years they grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered home by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them or leave them in place if we want to use the mine again. So take the stored prefabs. We'd get 300. Using the mine will take more Frostland teams, so that's fine. Keep the prefabs for trail maintenance. Using the mine will take fewer Frostland teams. We do have the teams to spare. So let's... will help us maintain New London. Using the mine will take fewer frost... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. We could leave them or leave them in place if we want to use the mine again. Okay. They grew older. Huh. Look, obviously the prefabs will help us expand now. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna... Output 250 coal. Okay. Possible settlement, mining complex once inhabited by children. Okay, so same thing. But the shafts remain usable. Great. Connect the trails. Do we just connect it here? Yeah. Straight to New London. What do we... Ah. Can we not just... Okay. Great. Don't know what that does. Dismantle the wreck. So we'll get 2 cores. This requires 5 teams, and we get 2,200. Bring them back. The cores are great for now, for later when we do advance our technology, but for now, I think people is what we really need. Obviously, and resources. So, sorry, let's just quickly have a look again. When are those supplies coming back? Boulder Trail or Skyway? But I did that, didn't I? Oh, it's under construction. 2 weeks, 6 days left. Click to cancel. Bollocks. Okay, it's fine. It is what it is. Don't really have a choice at the moment. Come on, please, warmer. Let's go. Council. Survival. Let's have a look. Food additives. Put in food in times of need. Mass-produced goods. Scout training efficiency. That hasn't done anything for us. Basic necessities, such as food rations and basic clothing, are customarily provided without compensation, but practices can differ from time to time. So free essentials, trust rises. Paid essentials, production efficiency is slightly increased. Heat stamps are increased. Okay. I mean, sure. It's community service. Voluntary and unfocused communal effort does not yield any significant gain for the city. Let's have a look. So there's expedition support. So expedition time is slightly decreased. So this is supported by Frostlanders and the Pilgrims, obviously. Makes sense. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help the expansion of the city. This I do kind of agree with, to be honest. Main district produces a small amount of prefabs, and then heat demand is increased. Oh, now you see. That could be helpful. City development effort. Although this kind of already have everyone for. Who's against it? Oh, piss off, Pilgrims. You're like 5. Oh, sorry. You're like 5 people out of the entire thing. I'm gonna do this one. I feel like it's... yeah. I feel like that's gonna be helpful.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Great. Fantastic. Okay, so all districts. Everybody should help hold the city, like in the captain times. See? See? I am the captain. I'm literally the captain. I just want to have a look and see what this construction is looking like. Okay, 2 weeks left still. That's not helpful. Okay. What is going on over here now? So he's missing his little sister, 17 and a cripple. Lucy didn't come home from the mine. The last time it got cold, proper cold, I gave her my gloves. We huddled together. Mum didn't make it. I lost my hands to the frost. But Lucy was always strong. She took care of me then, worked 2 jobs. Boxed in the arena. A real fighter at 13. She would have given herself to save that mine any day. Thanks to her, it's not proper cold. But how can I go on without her? We saved the blasting coal mine from the fire. Well, thanks so much, George, for that really guilt-inducing stuff. Asshole. Bloody. Yeah. I think I don't know, did we bring back the new people already? I think we did, huh? Okay, what is this? Fishing village. Take the Frostlanders in. They would undoubtedly prefer to live in New London. That's great. That's fantastic. The others. In a cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy Frostland gear. Neatly laid side by side, left to freeze with black oil markings over their closed eyes. A ghastly burial ritual. A map we found suggests they were heading to an old machine somewhere on the desolate coast. Source of fuel we should investigate. A machine would require a source of fuel. Yes, investigate it. Do that. Also, bring these people back. Great stuff. Okay, and then... ooh, yes. Thank you. Send resources to New London, sorry. Okay. Great. So that trail has been completed now. They're heading off there. Finding a crude map of the area painted on a cable suggests occupants were heading to an old machine somewhere on the desolate coast. Where's the desolate? Oh, there. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay, so threat level is safe. Requires 10 teams. We don't have anyone at the moment. Alright. Why do we not have anyone? Come back later. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to see here. So the coal output, blah, blah, blah. Ah, the requirement here is 20 teams. So pretty much all of our teams are now done at that place, right? It seems like it. Okay. Then, in that... Well, sorry. Okay. In that case, we'll probably need to get a new expedition then, right? Yeah. Or... Automated Logistics Bay gives 15 Frostland teams. What is it? The district, sorry. So that gives us 15 as well. So I'm wondering if we expand, could we put in another building? I think we probably could, huh? Expand the district to increase its output and provide one additional building slot. So yeah, let's expand. Okay. All right, we've got a sizable workforce, which is great. What's happening with our materials and stuff? Coal seems to be good. I think we can turn the emergency shift. Sorry. Turn that off. Turn that off. And turn that off. Okay. That's fine because we should hopefully have materials to get another extraction district. Do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep. But we should just... Okay. Yeah. And then, in terms of frost breaking, let's get... that area done. Oh, yes. Yes. Now that we have some new workforces. Fantastic. Oh, right. We have to build a housing district. Keep forgetting about that little thing, you know? Oh, we need heat stamps. Shit. Okay. Heat stamps will be good. Alright. I kind of got lost in myself there, and would you look at the time? We've actually been going for an hour already. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's leave it off here. I think we're in a good-ish space. We're going to warm up a little bit, which means the reserves of things should hopefully come back up a bit. We'll put on some new housing districts. We'll focus on getting some of the new, not new, sorry. We'll focus on getting some of these coal seams open as well. And then the big drive right now is we need to figure out how to get, or not figure out how to get, we need to get to these the desolate coast. That looks like we'll find some oil there, which will be great, because that'll help us out with the fuel stuff a lot. And then after that, we need to start producing goods. I think for prefabs we're okay, so I'm actually going to switch that to goods while we're at it, just to try and lower that. Yeah, we're gonna focus on the goods for now. We'll get some materials and stuff done, and then we'll carry on expanding New London. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheers.